The best way to punish a rapist is to turn him into a woman. Mark started by shaving off his beard. He knocked him out with anesthesia and strapped him to an operating table. Next came the removal of the very instrument he used to commit his crime. Not long after the surgery, the man woke up. He stared in disbelief at his own body. Now he was a woman, but this was only the beginning. Mark told him the surgery had gone well, but to prevent the tissue from healing and closing up, he would have to use a dilator regularly for the rest of his life. The man had no choice but to accept. A month later, Mark ran a follow-up check. Everything had healed exactly as Mark had planned. Unexpectedly, he started begging Mark to let him go. But how could Mark ever forgive someone who had harmed his daughter? He apologized. He tried to make excuses for what he had done. But to Mark, none of it meant anything anymore. To make him look more like a woman, Mark used cells from a female pig to cultivate advanced artificial skin, then grafted it onto him. This skin was heat-resistant. Even mosquitoes wouldn't bite. After multiple plastic surgeries, he slowly began to take on a woman's appearance. To sculpt a better figure, Mark forced him to wear a specially made shapewear corset. What Mark didn't realize was that he had been waiting for a chance to escape. One day, the moment Mark's attention slipped, he lunged forward and grabbed the keys from Mark's hand. But there was nowhere to run. That door could only be opened by Mark. When his last shred of hope was shattered, all he wanted was to leave. But Mark wasn't about to let him off that easily. In the end, Mark brought him back to force him to fully become a woman. Mark decided to